That's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
It looks incredible.
The super cool thing about it is that it's all regular items.
So these Infinium wheels are brand new, so like all the prices are really high on the painted ones. But just the standard Infinium wheels are not that bad.
They might drop a bit lower as well over time.
Yeah, they're only going to get lower. Yeah, so if you're into a flat car, then this is a great option. Like the Werewolf in general looks really sick. Dude, if they keep coming out with amazing flat cars like this, I'm going to switch.
Yeah, I still don't get why they don't release Octane hitboxes out, but that's a talk for another day, I guess. So in total, we end up on around 8 keys on PC and 6 keys on PS4.
This is kind of a themed one, but we didn't put it in the last slot for the crazy themed car because it actually looks really good. The House Lannister.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones. Crimson and gold. Cersei and Jaime Lannister car.
Yes, exactly. And it looks good. I'm really partial to gold and crimson designs.
The decal and the Burn Sienna Sepsim wheels are both kind of cheap. You can get them both for under 1 key. So in total, we end up on around 8 keys on PC and 4.5 on PS4.
Extra great deal on the PS4. Yeah, so this one's a little different, but we do get out of our community submissions, which keep sending us those because we definitely consider all the community submissions you put in both my Discord or sending to Moz. A lot of requests for snakeskin, so it seemed right to have finally a snakeskin design in this.
It's a bit of a darker one, I'd say.
Yeah, it is. Which I really like dark snakeskin designs. I think that looks the best. But then you got
I have way too many of those.
yeah, same actually. Sky blue Lobos. And that's going to really complete that nautical looking theme. I don't know why the Lobos look nautical. For some reason, when they're that color, like it just looks like a...
I don't know.
It looks around. You have to try out this new Toon Sketch Boost.
It's obnoxiously amazing, I'd say. If that's a sentence.
That's a great way to describe this show, I would say.
So we kind of replaced the wheels with septims instead. In my opinion, a very underrated wheel.
Yeah, and titanium white, and it's still budget. So like there are wheels that are titanium white out there, and that are still like affordable, and obviously look great. So this one was your pick, and I do like it as well. It's definitely different.
You're skeptical.
I was a little skeptical, but you convinced me because it does look good.
Yeah, so the reasoning is I always tend to look for like car designs and setups that are different, and sometimes to me different, if not beautiful. Just the fact that they're kind of obnoxious and weird looking can make them good over time in my eyes. So sometimes I tend to revert back to a car that's kind of weird. And people may not like it, but because it's so different, I kind of tend to like it over time.
Actually, that's a great philosophy. Because that really helps you develop your own personal style, too. You know, you don't want to always be copying what everyone's doing.
Surprisingly cheap at around 2 keys on PC and 3 keys on PS4.
This is probably my favorite design I've ever seen with the SLK wheels, because they're not easy wheels to design with, because they're pretty clunky looking.
It's kind of odd as well, kind of unique, but again, I like that in the car, so I like it a lot.
The fact that it's lime, like I think the SLK works really well as lime. So originally this was the bubbly decal, which is like 25 keys on PC. So that wasn't really gonna fit our budget design. So we went with Ripped Comic, which is under a key, and I mean, look at the result. It looks great with the SLK, with the lime SLK.
There's a bunch of people messing around with it, so it's getting really popular, and I like it as well.
It makes this car so cheap. You'd have room to maybe think about getting a lime Octane. A lot of you really like the Dominus designs, and you know, we do too, so here's a Dominus.
We return to the Spiralis wheels.
Yes,
one of my all-time favorites, I'd say. The Kobo
So
ones.
good. It's up there for me as well. It's awesome, especially if you're interested in ancient history.
For sure.
Again, we got the difference value. Like, this is going to be something that no one's using, and it looks so good. So you're going to really stand out if you.
It might not be right to say never see it in game, but very.
I'm pretty sure I've never seen it. But wait, we got another Dominus. Another great.
Oh yes.
And another underused decal. The Panther or whatever that is looks really cool on it. Is it a Panther? I don't know what this decal is. It just looks cool.
A panther? That's a shark, mate.
Oh, is this shark?
It's cheap either way, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, it really is. The best part of the show is the last one.
I just opened the link and it gets me every time.
This is just nasty, and it's so
Yeah,
it's so good.
it's so gross, but it's
I wanna
amazing
get
at
this.
the same time.
Yes, I really want to get this because I've never seen a car so flawlessly designed around a tire. It's flawless.
And it's like the secondary color of the Spectre, so the lines that goes through the car exactly match up to the wheels, and like it's a perfect gradient from bottom to top. It's
Yeah.
so perfect.
In fact, this may be the best design we've had on the show. It's funny and looks good and looks bad. How can you hit all three of those things? Looks good, looks bad, and is funny.
It's obnoxiously amazing. But in total, we end up on around 5 keys on PC and 4 keys on PS4. So for a really gross looking yet amazing looking car, 45 keys is a pretty good price, I'd say. I'm gonna get this. That wraps up this second episode of our car design series. Thanks so much for watching and stopping by. If you're interested in researching a bit further into car designs and whatnot, you can check out my channel, Rocket League Car Designs.
And of course, we'll be back with more episodes and more themed episodes. This one was just another more amazing designs because we had so many for the first one. But our next episode